What is going on, everyone? MikeO back. Another mail day recap, just showing off some cards that I've added to the collection in the last week or so. It is a busy time of the year. Incredibly busy, hard to find too much free time, but it's also a fun part of the year as fall arrives. The hunt for October baseball is on. September baseball, to me, is always a ton of fun to watch. You have all these teams competing for postseason spots, playing critical games here. And there are teams like the Seattle Mariners who are in an excellent position to reach the postseason for the first time in 20 years, snapping that longest AL streak. And my Philadelphia Phillies, it's been 11 long years since they've last been in the postseason. And it's looking pretty good at this point. So we'll see if they can finally reach the postseason. But things are looking up for the Phils, so it's been a lot of fun to follow. And just baseball in general, even the teams that are out of it, I mean, there's so many young players, so many young guys have been called up with a lot to play for. Like, they're playing for the baseball future. So September baseball is a lot of fun. I know there's the excitement in April, and then you have that summer where it's the only thing going. And while other sports are getting ready to gear up, I mean, baseball, you have some of the best baseball being played now. So a lot of fun to watch. What Aaron Judge is doing in New York is crazy. Shohei Ohtani having an amazing year. It's one of those guys that I still feel like a lot of people in the hobby sleep on sometimes, but my goodness, Ohtani is so good, and I think a lot of people maybe don't even realize just like how crazy incredible it's been. So always fun stuff to watch. And of course, the NFL is back. Week 1 was fun, and a lot more football to look forward to as well. So anyway, with all that being said, let me show off some of the things I picked up. This is going to be a all Phillies mail day outside of that Topps 3D box. But anyway, picked up a Bryson Stott 2019 Bowman Draft Sapphire PSA Gem Mint 10. Stott's had a really nice rookie year. I mean, statistically, he's not going to wow the random collectors out there, but if you've been watching him all year, he's been fantastic, and he's really played well in the latter half of the year. He started off very slow, hitting in the high 100s for the first couple months, kind of up and down, was bounced around to different positions, but he's been pretty much the starting shortstop for the last close to 2 months. He's hitting well over 300 in the second half. He has had a lot of clutch hits. He's just been a really good player. Fun to watch him develop. I don't know what he'll do in the hobby. He's kind of overshadowed by the majority of the rookie class. He's a little older too, which hurts him hobby-wise for sure. But that doesn't mean you can't make an impact on the field and find your way to great things. But we'll see how he performs. But just thought that was a cool card, and not a terrible price either. So happy to pick that up. Also picked up a little stack here of finest flashback parallels for the Phillies run. Got the Bryson Stott refractor, the Zach Wheeler protector parallel. So this was the first year, 95 finest, where they would put the protectors on it, which look horrible, but they really did preserve the cards. Like, you can find cards now from this set, and if you peel it off, actually have a really nice surface, as opposed to, if people had them shuffled in a box and didn't penny sleeve them and such, they'd be really scratched and scuffed. So this isn't like a label over it. They printed it over it, and as you can see, to make the card look a little better, they actually put the printing under the image of the player. So it's pretty cool. These are tough pulls. These are numbered to 10, so serial numbered to 10 there. How about a fun little parallel? Here's a JT Realmuto black. Blacks are numbered to 25. Base refractor of Bryce Harper. The refractors for 2020 and 2021 flashbacks were print runs of 50. I don't know what this year's are, but I don't think they're probably a whole lot more than 50, because you don't really see more than one per box. This is a black refractor of Zach Wheeler. Again, numbered to 25. rose gold Aaron Nola refractor, serial numbered to 15. And a black refractor of Didi Gregorius, who is no longer with the Phillies, but was on the checklist. So he's one of those guys, like, if I find him at the right price, I'll pick him up. But if I don't, then I won't. But cool card there. So I'm a big fan of the Finest Flashbacks. Just think it's one of the cool sets, one of the fun sets, nostalgic sets Topps has put out in recent years. I mean, I'm a big fan of like Topps Heritage and Topps Archives. I know some people don't love like archive stuff. I love the old school designs, but obviously there's certain designs that have just been done a lot where we wouldn't mind a little break. But right now, I'm cool with like all of a sudden these Finest designs are 25 years old. Bring them back. I think it'd be fun. I'd be cool with some sort of chrome stuff too. All right, here's a lot of kind of oddball pickups. It's a Darren Dalton from 1986. It's a 1986 postcard. I believe it was team issued. And also Veteran Stadium from 1984. So a couple neat postcards there. Darren Dalton, all-time fan favorite. Veteran Stadium, a dump. I constantly hear people, local people say, and especially people my age, I miss the vet. I don't miss the vet. I have unbelievably awesome memories going to the vet. Spent a lot of my childhood going to games, but like Citizens Bank Park, I mean, that's like, Atlantic City for the National or having the National, the nicest location you could possibly think of. Like the vet was not a nice place. Good memories. Enjoyed it, but let's be honest, the vet, not the greatest place on earth. All those cookie cutter stadiums, they were cool at the time, but way, way out of date. All right, so all kinds of fun stuff shoved in that holder. Let's see what we got here. Like I said, this is all just cheap stuff, fun things I did not have, so picked them up. All right, Superstar, Score Superstar, Dale Murphy. Whenever I see a Dale Murphy I don't have in the Phil's uniform, try and add it. So, cool little cheap pickup there. It's an old school Fleer sticker. I don't know if we have a year on that. That's a puzzle. Someone watching. Oh, Phillies 81. So I guess that's 81 or 82 Fleer. 82 Fleer, I'm guessing. So, pretty cool. Top Stadium Club Chrome rookie card of Alec Boehm. Donruss No-Nos, Roy Halladay. I mean, it's kind of silly, but I still picked it up. Obviously, unlicensed Donruss card. But what I never, like, when they do these types of cards, and I've seen Topps do it from time to time as well, when they do things about a no-hitter or about a specific event, at least show an image from the event. I've seen it in the past, too. I can't remember if it was Upper Deck or Topps. Someone put out a set years ago. This is back in 2009, following the 2008 Phillies World Series win. And like there were World Series cards and said stuff about the World Series and were just obviously not images from the World Series. And this one, so this is commemorating Halladay's no-hitter in the postseason against the Reds, which took place at home against the Cincinnati Reds at Citizens Bank Park. So clearly he would not have been wearing a gray road jersey. So kind of a not well-produced card, but whatever. It wasn't pricey. Here's a cool one here. 1993 Upper Deck Grand Slam. Dave Hollins. Remember the 93 Phillies. Had a couple really nice years for the Phillies, and then he eventually played for the Twins and Boston for a brief time. I think the Angels as well, but cool card there. It's another Dave Hollins. This is from Pinnacle Home Run Club. 48 card set that also included Darren Dalton. So fun pickups. And then a Terry Mulholland Jumbo Sunflower Seeds card. So I had another one of these, which I ended up putting it in a semi-rigid, putting in the collection. Type of card I wouldn't mind getting slabbed. Kind of silly thing to send in, I guess, in theory, because it has little to no value, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have value to me. Big Mulholland fan, just think it'd be cool to have. And the other one I had was pretty creased up, so picked up another one of them. And then just the final things that came in were some Topps Now cards, which I find to be a fun product. I look forward to them kind of daily, just see if there's any new Phillies, and I'll pick them up, and it's fun. So there's a Rhys Hoskins. This was kind of an odd card. So this is a team card to celebrate the 10,000th win in franchise history. Just kind of an odd selection for the photo. Nick Maton, who's been a nice second half kind of utility, super utility type of player. I don't know. You would have thought it would be like the last out or the celebration on the field, guys high-fiving, not just a random play in the dugout. But it is what it is. Here's an Aaron Nola. 11 strikeout complete game shutout against the Reds on a Throwback Thursday. Got a Rhys Hoskins, homers in 4th straight game versus Washington. Another Phillies team card, club record-setting 14 home runs in series sweep. So they crushed the ball that weekend against the Nationals. From the All-Star set, Bryce Harper, who was a 2022 All-Star Game starter in the National League. Of course, he did not participate, did not play. He was the starting designated hitter, but had to be replaced due to the fact that Blake Snell broke his finger a couple weeks beforehand. A Bryson Stott driving in a career-high 5 runs versus the Braves. And last two are JT Realmuto, first catcher since 1901 with home run and triple in consecutive games. And another Aaron Nola tosses 25th 10K game, 4th most in team history. So fun mail day. Nothing that's going to be mind-blowing to most, but I thought it was a lot of fun. And now I am going to bust a box of Topps 3D, so appreciate you guys watching, and let's see what I get in this. I broke, I think, 3 boxes on camera last week, and then I had a 4th box, and the 4th box I broke off camera. I actually hit a Bobby Witt image variation, which was shocking. So this is the 5th and final pack. We'll see if I can grab a Julio base card or just some stars. Let's take a look. All right, Corbin Burns. Excellent pitcher for the Brewers. These cards look fantastic. Max Scherzer of the Mets. Yadi Molina. Mike Trout. Talk about star power. Christian Pache, star power drops off a little bit. The inserts, O'Neal Cruz and Shane Baz. And then Rafael Devers. So not a bad pack. A lot of stars. It's a 200-card set to hit that many stars is pretty sweet. No Julio, but we'll see. Topps 3D are super fun. They're cool. And I appreciate you guys watching. As always, comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the pickups. Let me know what you're thinking of September baseball. You in, you out? Have you moved on to football? Or are you excited for the remainder of the baseball season? Or are you only excited if your team's still in it? For me, I'm always enamored by baseball through September and then up, obviously, through October. I don't shift 100% focus to football until really November, but obviously I'm watching every week, and I'm very interested in paying attention, of course, but it's not getting 100% attention. I gotta find a way to find time for all of it. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.